my life. I just hate my life.
Well, I mean, at least keep one eye open on that, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely never going to leave him alone with a kid.
Yeah, I just found a fucking baby monitor somewhere.
Yeah, I plan on it.
Yeah, but still, like, ugh.
I don't know.
I mean, you shouldn't third parties to give him, though, if you really don't.
I think anything, like, I don't like discussing about his, like, with his exes anyway. So, whenever it comes to that, I'm kind of like, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you had...
Yeah, but that wasn't the issue, though, you know what I mean?
No. So, like, I also, like, I asked him, so I said, because, okay, you know that, like, my mom let me suck on a baby bottle until I was, like, 23, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I asked him...
They are so convenient, though.
They are. And so I asked him, I'm like, I really miss a baby bottle. I'm like, would you ever let me suck a baby bottle? And he's like,
oh my God.
Like a fetish type thing where it's like...
I'm pretty sure I've seen that on Twitter.
And I'm like, no, but I'm like, we could do like a daddy little girl scenario where you...
Oh my God.
But I wasn't talking about like... So I wasn't...
No, I know. But still, you can see how it could be construed as a little bit, kind of like... Well, how did he take it? Was he like, oh yeah, down for that?
He wanted to do it, like, he's like, well, what if I wanted to make it cool? And I'm like, I guess it could be, but, like, it's supposed to, like, be, like, reparenting the fact that I didn't have a dad, so I don't think it's sexual. But and I'm like, well, I can wear pigtails, and you know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh my God, I'm getting...
Oh God, you're making it worse.
Yeah.
I can wear pigtails and a nightie. He's like, not helping.
Not helping.
And the pacifier and the bottle can be banana shaped. Yeah, we're definitely not helping.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I don't know. But that turned him on, so I'm like kind of worried.
Good morning, Ghost Gang. Welcome in. Apologies for the background noise. I am on my phone. And it is the ass crack of dawn. But I wanted to make this for you guys real quick because I wanted to point a few things out. Something to give you guys something to think about during the day. So the clip you just listened to would be Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and we'll just say another person, basically discussing Ryan and his issues that we've been seeing. And what she's saying here is that she can't leave a child in the same room as Ryan Anderson. So here's what we need to really, really begin to think about. Gypsy says these things, and at first it makes you want to go, good for you. It's almost refreshing to hear some kind of common sense come out of somebody that literally has zero common sense. So at some point it's nice to hear that, but then you realize who it's coming from, and it makes you feel sick. Trust me, I get it. But what I want you to think about is not only did Gypsy continue a relationship with this man even after knowing what she knew, right? But nothing changed. The argument happened, and then as we're finding out, the timeline is all within the same day. My issue here is you can't go from that's bad to within hours going, you know what, that's okay, and then turning back around and telling someone completely different that's not okay. That's manipulation 101. Cut and dry. No special effects, nothing like that. Manipulation 101. So now not only do we have Ryan basically caught red-handed at this point, being 1000% a predator, but now we have Gypsy not only saying that it's bad, hours later turning around saying it's okay, and then literally within that same 24 hours saying it's bad again. to someone completely different. You can't make this up at this point. These calls are absolutely insane. Look, guys, I've FOIA'd a lot of stuff in my time. I've had friends FOIA a lot of stuff and give it to me. And it's been some of the craziest stuff I've ever read, I've ever heard. Nothing compares to these calls. They're overwhelming. There's so many of them. There's so many hours of calls that at some point you've listened to so many of them, they just start to jumble together. Because that's the point I'm at now. I've listened to so many phone calls. I don't even know what people have covered at this point. I have no clue there's so many. And it like I said, it's very overwhelming. So I wanted to give a big shout out to each and every one of you guys, the content creators, and the people that are helping the content creators too. Go through these calls and try and make some sense out of this insanity. It is a bit much, to say the least. So thank you guys. You guys are appreciated. You know, if nobody's told you, I'll tell you. You are much appreciated in helping us sort through these calls and figure out what's going on. A big shout out to everybody that's been releasing calls. As far, even more than the Ryan calls, you know, I think we all know that at this point I'm very focused on Ryan and what needs to be done. And once that is, you know, once we've accomplished what we need to accomplish, then we move on. And I don't know. Maybe we see why Ken's okay with all this.
Like, subscribe, share.